Some people will never understand you. The realization that hurts quietly. There is a realization that does not arrive loudly. It does not come as a shock. Comes slowly, through repetition, through explaining again and again and again, until one day you notice something. They are listening, but they are not hearing, and they never were. How long we try to be understood. Most people try to be understood. For years, they choose their words carefully. They soften their tone. They add context. They explain their intentions. They think, if I say it better, they will finally see. But understanding is not created by clarity alone. It is created by capacity, and not everyone has it. The difference between listening and understanding. Some people listen only to respond. Some listen to confirm what they already believe. Some listen through fear, through envy, through old wounds they never examined. They hear your words, but translate them into their own language. What they understand is not you, it is themselves. When explanation becomes self-betrayal, there is a point where explaining stops being generous and starts becoming violent toward yourself. You simplify your truth. You minimize your experience. You adjust your boundaries so they feel comfortable. Slowly, you disappear from your own story, and all that remains is a version of you that is easier to accept, but not real. Some people need you to stay the same. Understanding you would require them to change, to question their assumptions, to revisit old beliefs, to confront parts of themselves they avoid. For some people, it is safer not to understand you. If they misunderstand you, they get to keep their world intact. And they will choose that. Being misunderstood is not a failure. Being misunderstood does not mean you communicated poorly. Does not mean you lacked clarity. Does not mean you were wrong. Sometimes simply means you outgrew the space where understanding was possible. Growth often looks like distance to those who are not moving. The grief of not being seen. There is grief here, not dramatic grief, not visible grief, quiet grief, the grief of realizing that certain people will only ever know surface version of you. They will never meet your inner life, and you will never be able to bring it to them. This grief does not resolve, settles. Why acceptance is harder than hope. Hope says, maybe one day they will understand. Acceptance says, they never will. Hope keeps you explaining. Acceptance frees your energy, but acceptance requires you to let go of a future that will not happen. And letting go always feels like loss. The freedom of stopping explanation. When you stop explaining, something unexpected happens. Your words become fewer. Your boundaries become clearer. Your presence becomes steadier. You no longer need agreement to feel real. You no longer need validation to trust yourself. You begin to live from alignment, not approval. Who your life is really for, not everyone, is meant to understand you. Your life is not a public document. It is not a group project. It is not a debate. It is not a performance. It is something you live with the few who can meet you there. And for everyone else, distance is not cruelty. It is clarity. When you stop correcting the story, people will tell stories about you that are incomplete. They will misunderstand your silence, mislabel your boundaries, misinterpret your growth. You may never correct them, and over time, you will stop wanting to, because your life no longer depends on their version of you. What remains after acceptance? If you're listening and this feels heavy, that's because it is true. Some people will never understand you, and once you stop fighting that, your life becomes quieter, not lonelier, just less negotiated. You stop shrinking. You stop translating yourself. You stop waiting to be received. And in that stillness, you finally meet yourself without witnesses. That is not isolation. That is freedom. Good night, White Heart.